cream or no whipped cream? Wow, it is the big wow. It is 5 scoops ice cream, 3 flavors of topping, nuts, sprinkles, whipped cream optional. You finish the first one, you get the second one free. Are you up for a challenge?
You seem happy today.
Why not? I mean, the sun is shining. A couple more customers order this, and I can retire and be beach bum in Bermuda.
Is this the same Buzz Cooper who accused me of checking out on my life?
No, that'd be my twin brother, Biz Cooper. He's, you know, nasty guy. Don't pay attention to him.
That explains it.
If I can offer an opinion...
In this mood, sure.
Why pick the road full of big, ugly boulders?
When there are so many interesting detours.
As long as one maintains one's forward momentum.
I'll keep that in mind. Black coffee, please. I'll hold on the wow for now.
So much for Bermuda.
I could get used to you like this.
Better not.
Morning.
Who says?
Hospitality. That must be the key to your success, Buzz. Cream sugar, please. Morning.
She's not on the menu.
I was just making friendly conversation, that's all.
If you can't pick up on the fact that no one wants to give you the time of day, you can't be a very good investigator.
Ooh, you go, girl.
You must be very, very proud of your daughter.
Hey, one more word about the book.
No, I didn't say anything about the book. Did I say a word about the book?
Just said
okay, let me just say one thing about the book. Why are you so touchy about it, Buzz? Besides the fact that the author's mom is so beautiful, what's the connection? I don't get it.
I just don't like you.
No, that can't be it.
Yes, it is.
Well, you're in on this too, huh?
In on what?
The cover-up.
Oh, out.
What?
You know, the use of the word cover-up says a lot about you, Mr. Artoro.
Actually, it's Agent. Agent Artoro, if you want to be technical.
Oh, Les. Makes me wonder if you're any good at your job.
Oh, I am. I am good at my job.
Not if you confuse compassion with conspiracy.
What is that supposed to mean?
Compassion? Sympathy for the trials and tribulations of another person. Conspiracy? A plot between 2 or more people to commit an unlawful act. We newspaper people know about these things. I guess agents don't.
Is it some kind of put down?
Yes, you twitchy little
You know,
SOB.
you are... well, you strike me as a very intelligent woman, so I'm sure that you'll understand this. We both collect information for a living, right? So I'm sure that you understand the value of a source. Your daughter is very sharp, and I think that she has information that can help me solve crimes, maybe even solve lives. So if I have to step on a couple of toes to get that, I feel justified. Because it's my job. Excuse me.
I'll just
Don't touch me. I'll tell you what. You don't wait.
All right. Problem, it's you.
My friend doesn't have a problem, but apparently you do. I don't know. So what did he want this time?
Same thing. Source for Blake's story.
Well, he's leaving.
No, I'm not leaving. All right, look, it's not a crime to ask a couple of questions. It's not.
Gosh, there are limits, even for you.
Look, all I did was ask for a cup of coffee, okay? Is that all right? And then I complimented Blake's mom. And then I said how perceptive Blake is because I got a feeling she's got information that I could use. She got to the source of the Santos family, which means she got to somebody that's intimately connected with the Santos family. I have veteran agents that don't even have that ability.
Why, thank you very much.
Lay it on with a trowel.
No, Ross, she can speak for herself, all right?
My wife is nobody's...
Yeah, your wife. All right, whatever. Look. I just want the chance to sit down with the source one-on-one, okay? I got a feeling this person could help me crack this case wide open. We can do it in private. I won't harass anybody. Maybe she's got a story to tell. I'm sure there's a lot of pain there. Maybe the way to solve that pain is a healing. Maybe that healing would be to reach justice.
Do you get... Buzz, just calm down, all right? It's just speculation on his part. A few holes in his investigation. He needs to fill them up. Is that why you're on this fishing expedition?
One fish. I just need one fish, Ross. That's it.
But any source is entitled to anonymity.
I'll give her a code name.
Agent Artoro, don't try to get to my source through my mother and my friends.
There. Did you hear the lady?
You know something, Ross? You have a job to do. I have a job to do.
Don't say that I never warned you.
You know, Counselor, ever since I met you, you blow up an awful lot of hot air.
You're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to stop.
Uh-oh.
Ross.
What, are you going to call for reinforcements? You can't take me on yourself?
Hey.
One-on-one?
Hey, you don't get to insult my friend.
Why does everybody get so insulted around
Yeah,
you so easily?
extension 22, please.
Yeah, we do. Would you like to do something about that?
You're looking at a veteran of Quantico.
I'm a veteran, too.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Let's
Yeah, you know what, I
not
was
leave
really-
blood on the floor.
Hey, buddy, it's Ross.
One of these
Yeah, it's
chairs
been a long
over
time.
your head. Yes, I would.
I got a problem here, a little situation.
You hit the floor, you'd go down,
Yeah.
the women would go screaming.
Word from you would be
Probably
taken.
have a heart attack,
Yeah.
because you're looking a little old there, bud.
Okay.
It's going to get ugly.
Yes, it's going to get ugly.
What? Who is it?
Somebody who'd like to speak with you.
Who is it? Yes, sir. Well, yes, sir. Well, no, I urge that you don't do that, sir, because I've been working on the case. I've been working on the case for 4 years. Right. Right, I will. Right away.
Well?
My apologies.
Is there somebody else you'd like to say something to?
It won't happen again, Buzz.
Who did you call? The president?
You're pretty close.
Really worked.
Well, it was his boss's boss who oversees Artoro's outfit.
You sick the Justice Department on him?
Well, Jeff and I did go to law school together, you know.
So you just...
So I called him up and cashed in about 20 years worth of IOUs, and it was well worth it, too.
The man.
If you really feel that way, give me a big wow. Where's Blake? Where'd she go?
Give me a jump. Did your old man send you down here to rub salt in my wounds?
What was that all about?
I just got shut down temporarily, that's all. I hope everybody's happy.
Well, Ross is loyal to his friends, and he saw that you were going after Buzz.
I did not go after Buzz. I asked for a cup of coffee. That's it. I asked him why he's so touchy about his book, and you and Marla walked in, and I got attacked.
Well, Ross goes the distance for people he cares about.
Yeah, well, so do I.
Yeah?
Okay.
Who, Gus?
Mind if I don't answer that?
Nobody works this hard on a case for personal satisfaction.
I got stuff to do. I'm busy, okay?
Who's on the phone?
The Attorney General
The state?
of the country.
Wow. Well, I'm not surprised. Ross did run for Senate, and he has a lot of friends who are D.C. heavyweights.
Oh, great. Great, now she tells me that.
Never underestimate him. That's a big mistake. You want some advice? When Ross promises trouble, he delivers.
And do you run to Ross and deliver every single little report to him? Is that what you do?
I don't report to anyone.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
I also don't appreciate anybody putting one over on me.
Well, then who would be dumb enough to do that?
I don't know, you tell me.
Tell me, what did I do wrong?
You went behind my back to try to find my source so you could bail out of our deal. I'm very disappointed in you, Gus.
I didn't even really realize that we had a deal yet.
Oh, like hell you didn't. You just don't trust me to deliver.
You trust me?
It's not about trust.
What's it about?
It's about subtly getting people off of their track and onto yours.
Is that how you do it? Is that how you gather the information for your book from other people? Now you think you're going to do that to me?
No.
Oh, no? Give me little vague bits of information about your source, and then I'll feed you stuff for book number 2. Is that your plan?
You know, there's no reason why we both can't end up with what we want. You just have to stay away from my mother and my friends.
Well, you're the only one that gets to make demands here.
Go ahead.
You know, I have stuck my neck out on the chopping block. I have requested all the information that you've asked for, and it will be in strict violation of all regulation. I'm not used to, I can't do that.
You never violated.
I just need to end up with something useful, okay?
You deliver on your end, and I will deliver on mine.
So you'll give me the source.
If it's worth it.
Oh, it will be worth it.
Well, then I guess things will end up just dandy.
You know, that door should be unlocked.
Blake? Why are you so jumpy?
I was spying on Ross. Okay, I had to step out right after the fireworks.
Oh, no. What did my father do now?
Oh, no, it wasn't Buzz. It was Gus.
I am just surrounded by difficult men in my life. What did he do now?
Gus got his head handed to him.
What? And I missed that? Are you kidding me? Come on, that is so unfair. You tell me everything and don't leave out any details. Come on.
Ross nailed him, but good.
Well, that's justice. See, that is justice, considering that Artoro has done nothing but give Ross headaches since he started hounding Danny and Michelle. So, did Arturo apologize?
Well, the words came out of his mouth.
Oh, well, that's good enough. It's good enough, because you know what? You can't expect him to actually mean it. For him to have to say it, that's enough to choke him.
Gus, seemed humbled.
Oh, good. He should be. I just can't believe that Ross knew somebody at Justice who could do this.
Oh, well, Ross has friends in lots of high places.
I guess so. Oh, this is so fun. You made my day. Thank you so much. Is he at the station now?
I think so.
Okay, well, I want to get down there while the wounds are still fresh. Call me, okay?
Mm-hmm. Enjoy.
Thank you.
There you are. Do you know what time it is?
What?
Where in the world have you been?
What do you mean?
What do I... We were going to have lunch together, remember? And then we had that unfortunate run-in with Agent Artoro, and after that I turned around and you had disappeared, and that was approximately 45 minutes ago.
It was?
Yeah.
Whoops. I was on the phone with my publisher for practically a half hour, I guess.
Where?
On the porch. Oh, that's better reception out there. You can't get a good signal in here. And then Harley came by, and of course I had to explain how you made Gus eat crow. And I went on at length about your brilliance and tenacity and incredible use of contact.
I'm being stroked here. I'm being soft, so...
What?
What do you mean, what? What's happened? Did your publisher send you on a 3-month book tour or what?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what's wrong?
Why does anything have to be wrong? I just like watching you work.
I hope you mean that.
Why, what's wrong?
Why does anything have to be raw?
Raw.
Let's just order and eat, and we can eat together while we can.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, the grand jury for Danny's case convened, and they're almost ready to wrap it up. And to be honest with you, it doesn't look good. I think I'm looking at a trial.
Murder trial.
Yeah.
Would you just put a picture of yourself on the refrigerator so the boys and Clarissa remember what you look like? Or better yet, I'll just put one of your pictures on a milk carton. Have you seen this lawyer?
Well, if you say I'm a lawyer, nobody's going to look for me.
Unless they've been arrested and they need you for 35 hours out of each day. I just really hate it.
I'm sorry. It's not as if I wanted this to happen, and I certainly can't turn my back on Danny and Michelle.
No, of course not. Are there any other cases you can farm out?
Not really.
Once again, you've got a one-lawyer practice with enough work for 2 or 3.
Well, I've told you before, I haven't had the time to look for an associate.
Because you're too busy doing the work that an associate would do for you, so you could spend time with your alleged
Honey, I
family.
will look for a lawyer to help me when I have the time, okay?
Well, let me. I will find an associate for you.
Oh, you showed up for lunch. What a lovely surprise.
It's been a day full of surprises.
I ask you something. Have you seen any of my files? I mean, did you tidy up in here? Did you do
Oh,
like
bite your tongue. You know, I'm more than happy to see you sit in your own mess.
Maybe. Did Frank come in here and file my Santos files under D for doesn't understand a damn thing? Did he do that?
Well, it could be that it's sitting right here under your nose. Here, honey.
Thank you. What are you so gleeful about?
Well, I thought you could use a happy face today, or a soft cushion to sit on.
What, do you have lunch with your dad?
No, I never made it that far. I got the news on the front porch of company, and I ran over here.
Yeah. The way that you're looking, that would be a pretty funny sight.
Don't provoke me. I happen to be fully armed.
All right, well, you know, could you just stop, please? Please.
No. A gloat like this, I gotta tell you this. I don't want to just spread this all out in one day. I want to enjoy this for a while. Oh, come on, tell me. Who was it that reamed you out of justice? Come on, tell me. Was it the guy?
It was just a guy.
Was it the guy,
no.
the attorney?
No, it wasn't the, no, it's just one of his, Cooper, please, do we have to do this?
No, we can't stop because this is good for me. Come on, I want to enjoy this. I'm going to warm my hands on this for days and days and days. Okay, just days. A few days. What?
Nothing. It's just that you're a good cop, you know. And I just didn't think that you would do that.
Well, I got to tell you, I like to see people play by the rules.
Let me tell you something. I understand that if people in town want to spout out at me, I understand that. I even understand it with Ross. I mean, he's Danny Santos' lawyer. That is his job to push me. But you know... But I'm just trying to do my job. I am just trying to do my job. I try to set up surveillance. I try to cut deals. I try to... Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but it's more than that. You're not being a good cop if you're bullying people.
I am not bullying people. No, I am not bullying people. Just because everybody in this town loves Danny and Michelle Santos and they all hate Carmen. If he killed Carmen Santos and he's guilty and he's walking the streets and I have the evidence that I do, you think it's right just because nobody likes Carmen Santos?
Doesn't like? The woman was a little more than unpleasant.
Okay, so you admit it. You see, you admit it. What if... Let me put it this way. What if I was investigating Danny Santos for the murder of anybody, like a pizza shop owner person, okay? And I have the evidence that I do. Would you still be feeling the same way?
Absolutely.
Come on.
Okay, probably not. Probably not. I admit it. But you know what?
At least I don't want to believe that he could have shot somebody where you can't wait to prove it, and that's what drives people crazy.
Oh, so
Your desire, your need to squeeze Danny.
That's not the... No, it's not that. I would be a better cop if I walked around knowing what I know, and I'd and handling it the way I'm just because and then I would be acting teary, and then I should be whining because I'm putting poor Danny Santos in jail. That would make me a better cop. And changing my face, would that make me a better cop in everybody's eyes?
I hate you right now. Whatever.
Yeah, you hate me right now because you know that I am right. And I might even be more right in the future. Are you ready to go to the grand jury?
Let's go.
Thank you.
But don't you dare.
Listen to me, I am not changing my face for anybody. Do you understand me? I've been working on this for 4 years. Danny Santos is going to end up where Danny Santos belongs. Let's go.
Detective Cooper, you are a detective with the Springfield Police Department, correct?
Yes, I am.
But for the past couple of months, you have been working on the Santos case, which is, in fact, a federal investigation. Could you explain to the grand jury here how that situation came about?
When the FBI conducts an investigation, they try to coordinate efforts with the local law enforcement, exchanging information, things like that. That way they don't duplicate effort.
So you were the liaison between the FBI and the police?
Basically.
And on the FBI side, who did you report to?
Special Agent Gus Artoro of the Chicago Task Force on Organized Crime.
And why were you chosen to work with Special Agent Artoro? Do you have special knowledge or skills that make you uniquely qualified for the job?
Well, from my past casework, I have knowledge on organized crime in Springfield, but really I was the only detective available. Everybody else already had an assignment.
So when you say you have knowledge of organized crime in Springfield, I assume that means you know about the various Santos family operations and the past allegations and prosecutions against various members of the Santos family, including Danny Santos.
Yes.
You knew, for example, that Danny Santos' wife, Michelle Bauer Santos, was at one time charged with first-degree murder. You also knew that he helped Michelle break out of prison, assaulting 2 guards in the process, and fled the country to avoid prosecution.
To my knowledge, the only reason that Danny and Michelle fled the country...
You're a personal friend of Danny and Michelle's, aren't you? In fact, you've known the Bauer family for many years.
I don't see what relevance that possibly
So
has
as a
to-
police officer, you knew that Danny Santos was a danger to society. You knew that Danny Santos was a proven flight risk. And yet, just the other day, you testified at a bail hearing that he was neither of those things.
I was not testifying on Danny's behalf at that bail hearing. I was asked my opinion, and I gave it.
Would that be your opinion as a police officer or as a friend?
I stated the truth as I saw it.
But you were influenced by your personal bias, weren't you?
My assessment was based on experience. Danny Santos has known for many months that he was under observation. He had ample opportunity to flee the country, but he hasn't.
Yeah.
Because he has a child. And he wants to stay in Springfield, and he wants to beat these charges so that he and his wife, Michelle, and their child can finally have a normal life.
Detective, investigating a friend, and I think everyone here would agree, had the potential for a conflict of interest. I mean, knowing that that potential existed, why did you agree to be assigned to the case?
I told you I didn't have a choice. I was the only available detective. And I requested being transferred many times. My transfers were always denied.
Cooper, that's a half-truth, and you know
I
it.
requested numerous transfers.
Recently? No. Recently, Special Agent Artoro expressed his misgivings that you would be able to perform your duties objectively in this case. In fact, his concern was so great that he had you removed from the case, which you flat out refused. I have the report right here. Do you deny it?
Yes, I refused reassignment, but not for the reasons that you are implying. I did it because...
You thought you could be helpful to your friends Danny and Michelle?
No, because...
Maybe you could swing things in their favor.
No, because I wanted to make sure that Danny had a fair trial.
A fair trial? Or a free ride? I have no further questions for this witness. She's given me her answer.